Hey guys, what's up? I actually wanted to show you what I'm up to. I'm actually at the YMCA and I'm about to do my stepper machine. So, being diagnosed with blood clots. Oh crap, don't fall. Being diagnosed with blood clots, you really need to exercise a lot. So I exercise every day. And I'm going to show you guys in the life of what I do. I have a lot to do today. Tomorrow is Thomas's birthday, so I'll probably add that with this and do a little bit of everything, not to bore you guys. Right now it says incline. This is the machine. This is everything. This is just the cardio room. I'm going to lift weights later too. But I'm going to go get my workout on. So by my house, this is what we call the library park. I gotta say the squirrels are way too friendly. Oh, it's overcast. It's supposed to thunder on and off. Ooh, I did want to give you guys an update about the air quality. Since it's been raining, it's actually brought a lot of it down. So now it's just an advisory, no more warning at all. But this is like they made, you know, they've always had this park for people to hang out and do everything that they want to do. And down below is more of the park. It's basically just to chill and hang out. A lot of people bring their dogs here and don't clean up, which is a major issue. So a little bit past, like a few blocks away, is another park where they created a dog park. And people still don't go to that one. But this is the library, which is an old school building. Actually pretty cool in there. So this is part 2, guys, the library park. By the way, if you start at that hill and you go all the way down, when it snows and go sledding and you keep going down, it's the coolest shit ever. I mean, my kids used to do that all the time. But yeah, and all the way down there is more of the park. They put in one bench, which I hope they put in more. But, yep. Lighting is a little crappy due to the weather. That's pretty cool. And all back there is more mountains and stuff. So yes, I live in a, what I call city country. Hey guys, I've been super busy. Sorry, would have did more updates. Today is Thomas's birthday. He's at school right now. For once, I thought it was supposed to rain all day. It is freaking gorgeous. Right after I got out of the doctor's office, I went to the hematologist. But I want to see if you guys can see this. Hold on, I'm trying to go to your level. Why won't it let me zoom in? All back there are all mountains and stuff, and it looks really freaking pretty. So the hematologist said everything is good. You know, it's funny because still have. By the way, guys, when you get pulmonary embolisms or even leg blood clots, they don't just disappear the second they find out you have them. No, it takes months to a year or maybe even longer. So I still have them. But he asked me if I had any problems breathing or anything like that. I said, please don't jinx me. Knock on wood. Knocking on wood. But they can't get my magnesium up. They can't, like, he's like, stay with the vitamins. I'm like, dude, I haven't. They just don't fucking work. Because it sucks. Our body doesn't absorb vitamins well, especially mine sucks. But normally your body only absorbs what it wants to and then just pees out the rest, which is annoying. But I'm going to start taking vitamin C supplements because you understand, vitamin helps hold iron, you know, the ferritin part of it. Literally every vitamin even helps with platelets. So vitamin C is essential and people don't really realize how much of essential it is, but it's like super essential. Yeah. But I just feel tired and drained lately, and it could be because, you know, I have really bad restless leg syndrome because of all this, and I do a lot in the daytime, so I'm freaking exhausted. I just miss having the energy when I first found out, and I had like a ball of energy. Now I'm just freaking exhausted. So hopefully we can get my vitamins up. Such a pain in the ass. I don't know why they just don't do infusions for most of my vitamins. Because you can for magnesium. Dude, that thing has been low. It's never been normal. Increase that shit. It doesn't freaking, I can't absorb crap. Hey guys, just a quick update. So my son's birthday was yesterday. Today is Friday? I don't know. But I keep things, I'm a private person. People don't know me. Plus it's my son's day. So between cooking and, you know, decorating and celebrating and doing all that was kind of busy. But he had a great birthday. Some things I just won't say. But yeah, he did have a great birthday. I always make sure of it. See, with my kids, I never really celebrated many birthdays, so it was really important for me to always, a week before my kid's birthday, I decorate their side of the bedroom, and I mean, I fill it with balloons, decorations of all kinds, and it looks like birthday just threw up in their room. Thomas loves decorations and balloons, so I had to get a helium tank because apparently nowhere where I live, they never get their machines filled. Ever. So latex balloons suck. I'm just going to put that out there. Plus I'm allergic anyway, but I use, gloves. Obviously latex free. But they just did not hold up, bro. So luckily Dollar General by me, even though the tank is empty, they gave me some of their foil balloons. And I bought them from them to do it myself. But yeah, everything was friggin' filled. He absolutely loved it. I'm going to post pictures here of his birthday cake and everything so you guys can see what I created. Thomas loves sprinkles. He takes after me. But he wanted Bavarian cream, like Boston cream, inside. So it was like vanilla, Bavarian cream, and chocolate, like devil's food chocolate. And the whole outside of the cake was like confetti. It was absolutely freaking insane. So we just hung out and did all that. I wanted to keep you guys also posted for my doctor's appointment. I saw my hematologist, which he is a major stutterer, which I don't care. A lot of people have social anxiety and have their issues. But I feel like I just can't communicate with him. I mean, even my autoimmune doctor has a similar issue, maybe not just as intense. But I feel like the hematologist is very, I don't know, social anxiety is super bad. Like, he won't even look at me. And I get social anxiety. I get all that. But it's hard to have a conversation with him when, like, I ask him questions and he can't really talk well. You know what I mean? So it's communication error beyond belief. But I know he's upset because my autoimmune doctor said once I get off Lovenox, which eventually will happen, and it's a low molecule heparin. And he was like, and my autoimmune doctor's like, why did you Lovenox? I'm like, well, they said it's either Eliquis or Lovenox because the insurance companies are a pain in the butt, which, whatever, but Lovenox works great for me. I stab myself twice a day in my freaking hips, which is, I need more light. Hold on. I'm going to show you just a part of my hip. Hopefully I can redirect. Hold on, guys. Sorry for the bad angle. Let's see if I can show you. Now it's too bright. Hold on. Let's go in the darkish. See all these bruises and stuff? You guys can't see all that detailed. But I'm like pricked with red dots everywhere. But see, my hematologist wanted me to do Coumadin. Coumadin's an old school blood thinner, and actually it's not really controllable. Yeah, they have a Coumadin clinic, but they always put people up too high, and for scleroderma I could bleed out pretty quick. I'll make a video about scleroderma eventually so everybody knows what version I have, which is diffuse scleroderma, but it's like the worst. But I'll explain it more so people, because there's not much out there, and there really should be more awareness for it. There really should be. But my autoimmune doctor's like, no, I want you on Eliquis once you get off Lovenox. And my hematologist didn't want to do that. He's like, well, in my opinion, I think Coumadin's better. I'm like, explain to me how. Because I know a lot of you are on Eliquis, actually causes less bleeding, more controlled. It's short acting, so if God forbid something happens, if you stop the dosage, you'll go back to normal in like 12 hours to 24 hours. Coumadin does not do that. Now they say, oh, I have more control over it, and blah, blah, blah. If you put people so thin their blood and too fast moving, once they even have a cut, once they have anything, they bleed uncontrollably. To me, Coumadin is too old school. It's not up to date to now times. And I agree with my autoimmune doctor. I did my own research, and I always do, to get the information. And I mean, respectable places, guys. When you do research, don't ever go to, like, things that are not credible. You want to look at, like, Johns Hopkins, Mayo Clinic, Harvard University. You want to go for the major guys, and get their opinion and want to read studies. How many people are involved in it, what happened, blah, blah, blah. So with my study, Eliquis is a better choice, by far. So I'm going to do, obviously, what my autoimmune doctor did, but my hematologist was not happy. He's like, in my perspective, I think Coumadin's better. I'm like, why? He's like, it's more controlled. I'm like, but how? I'm like, because I know a lot of people that were on Coumadin, and they always end up in the hospital for bleeding out. A simple small paper cut made them bleed super. I'm like, you guys put it too high, and you can kill somebody with that, and you guys have. So Coumadin-wise, yes, it might save lives and help people, but Eliquis is less likely above a Coumadin. So for somebody who has ulcerative bleeding issues and all this other stuff, you kind of want to go with the medicine that's less going to kill you. But that's my body and my health. So I'm going to go by my scleroderma doctor, who's part of the foundation, who gets Doctor of the Year, who I go by him. He's a super credible doctor. Shout out to Dr. Shapiro, you freaking rock. You know what's funny is I had a conversation with Dr. Shapiro when I last saw him, and he goes, Heather, you're the only one I know that can get, and I'm like, don't tell me the amount of clots. I don't want to know. I'm like, they've just been saying over 30. He goes, well over 30 clots, and I'm laughing, and I was like, I have an anxiety disorder, so I don't want to know the number in case my body fixates on it. Even without me wanting to, your guy's subconscious is it does its own thing. We'll just say that. But when I was talking to him, he was like, you know, you're a lot like me, because I was talking to him about his retirement. And he was like, he's like, a part of me wants to retire because I can use a break. He goes, but I need a purpose in life. And he goes, I vowed to become a scleroderma doctor. I help and save people all the time. And if I retire, I'm losing my purpose of me helping people and saving lives. He goes, I'm a lot like you in that sense. And I'm like, how so? And he goes, you do whatever you can to help people. No matter if it's dentures, autoimmune, it doesn't matter. You are motivated by helping people. I'm like, oh, absolutely. And being a mom. And he goes, you need motivation to keep you going. I'm like, well, yeah, then I get bored. And I don't want to freaking just have no purpose. I want to have a purpose. I want to make my life mean something. He goes, I'm the same way. He goes, that's why I don't even think I'm going to retire. Because everybody keeps talking about him retiring. It's like the big talk. And he was like, yeah, I don't know. He goes, maybe 2 years? I'm like, you said that 4 years ago, boo. He goes, I really did. And I was like, you did. Like, you can't keep saying you're going to retire and then you just don't. He goes, well, one, I don't want to leave you guys in a lurch. And it's true, because there is nobody that handles scleroderma, especially as good as he is. So he's trying to train people, and he just doesn't feel comfortable with retiring. He goes, there's so many of you that I cannot let down, and I'm fearful for your guys' lives if I were to stop. And I'm like, I get it. I'm like, do part-time. Handle your worst patients. Go from there, you know? You have a little bit of you time, a little bit of not, you know? You get a little bit of everything. And I'm like, I don't see you fully retiring. I just don't. He's too driven by scleroderma and helping people. He'd be bored out of his damn mind. And I think he'd be constantly asking his patients, how are you doing? I'm like, didn't you retire? And not well. Like, that always happens. But he's right. I'm driven by helping people. I'm driven by being a mom. Like, being a mom is number one to me, period. I am grateful and thankful to be a mom. It gave me a purpose. And if you guys knew my past, you'd have been like, holy shit, did she do a complete turnaround? And I did. My kids drove me, you know. I was 19 years old when I first had Stevie, like 3 months going on to 20. And they gave me life and purpose, and I did everything I could to make a lifelong bond with my kids. And it's going to be sad when they leave. Now I really understand empty nest syndrome. I'm just saying. Would I have more? No. Can't. Body won't be able to handle that. Neither can me mentally. But without my kids, I wouldn't be here. And I know that for a fact. So my kids drive me to have the motivation I do. Just like when so many people on the internet, like, people think I just pop my videos up. Actually, no. The videos are the last thing I do. I actually help more behind the scenes and talk to people and be there with them, for them privately, than my videos. My videos are like last on my to-do list. Sorry, guys. But they are. So I have so much going on. And between doctors and helping people, I feel like if I were to stop helping people and I would, like, you know, my kids move out and they, you know, they do their own adult lives, I'm going to be so damn lost, I wouldn't even know what to do with myself. Let's be legit. So I definitely need a purpose. So I agree with him fully on that. But as far as my health goes, my playlist, see, I got to feel my new hematologist out, because Dr. Lee, who left and went to Boston, I miss him. He was such a freaking, oh my God. Even although nurses and receptionists also the same thing. He was so caring. He would do anything for his patients. He checked on them all the time. Such a great doctor. So wherever he's out in Boston, you're freaking lucky. Because he's a phenomenal hematologist. The one I have now, I don't know if I'm going to keep. You know, you got to feel somebody out and really, you know, get to know someone before you judge. But I mean, even when he wanted to do IVIG, it might treat scleroderma and help with that, but it's not approved for neuromyelitis optica and small fiber neuropathy. Actually would make them worse. You can't pick and choose the disease you want to freaking fix. When you put something in your body, you're treating everything with that. And sometimes bad things happen. Like when I was put on an autoimmune suppressant cell sets, it's how I ended up with dentures. And my teeth were in perfect condition prior. Even Dr. Shapiro was like, I don't know how that happened. He goes, that is so incredibly rare. I'm like, hi, I'm Heather. Everything rare happens to me. Like, you know, sure, why not? It's about how that works. But I just want to keep you guys updated. I'm doing good. You know, when I first got diagnosed with this holy hot mess of blood clot crap, when I first started treatment, I was feeling like alive. Probably because I do way too much now. You know, I feel like I can move again. It's freaking fantastic, but I'm losing my energy. So I'm on high dosages of magnesium because that's crap. B12, crap. Folic. By the way, I want to let you guys know this. And if you guys are still watching my video, thank you. I love you. But deficient. I mean, I don't mean by like a point, bro. I mean like deficient on vitamin D, folic acid, and B12 can cause blood clots. I didn't know that. I mean, that could have definitely added to it because remember my, I don't know if you guys know this, my other channel I said it, vitamin D, I was wicked last summer, wicked deficient. And I had a cuboid bone break. And my Achilles heel tore. And here comes lupus anticoagulant disorder. I'm like, you mother. Like, why you gotta be like that? Why do I have to get hit with quadruple whammy? Was that necessary? Could ease up a little bit? No? Cool. Okay. You know, somebody once asked me, Heather, do you ever get bad days? Yeah, I'm human. There's days I'm like, why the hell did this all happen to me? Can I get a break, God? And I like to have a conversation with God all the time. I'm like, bruh, dude, homeboy, please, for the love of God, give me a break. You know what's crazy? I'm going to tell you guys this. This is what's crazy. I will have a conversation with you guys and have a different video of why I started believing in God again. That's a crazy story, and you might want to actually see that. You know, I'll make that my next video because it's freaking insane. But I literally, 3 days. Now, my grandmother died a year ago, June 1st, June 3rd, something like that. Me and her were close. So, I think it was like the mid-April, literally a week before this happened. I was talking to Grandma and God. I was like, listen, guys, they have not figured it out in a year. You need to help me be able to help them diagnose what's wrong with me. Because my primary is not checking. She's not even like, she's checked out. Like, somebody needs to help me. I remember this. 3 days later, I end up with hardcore problems. I went to the hospital and they're like, you got pulmonary embolisms. I'm like, how long did it take you guys to freaking figure this shit out? But they figured it out. I'm actually grateful for that. So many doctors have came up to me and said, you are a strong person. We have never met a single person in our 40, 30-year career to ever make it through over 30, because I told them not to tell me, over 30 pulmonary embolisms, which I know is way more. I think it was like double. But over 30 pulmonary embolisms and still walk and live to know about it. They said we always find out in autopsy. I was like, so you guys don't know this. I'm an extremely determined person. I don't like to give up. I don't like to... No, I don't quit. I don't... Like, I've been through hell. I've died a few times and came back, okay? I'm not even lying. I won't die. I won't allow my... I mean, it's going to happen eventually. My body can only take so much. But... When I first saw the blood test, I was terrified. I was like, how the hell did I'm a freaking athlete, get this? It's insane. And my primary's like, oh, it's because you gained weight. I'm like, honey, I gained weight because of this. Catch up. You were with me. All right, thanks. Okay. It makes me salty. I still think there's something else going on in her head to just constant fixate on that, because it doesn't make sense why somebody would do that. She knows I'm normally like a super small, tiny, super bony, skinny person. Never stop to think, hey, is something wrong? That's not her. Whatever. But yeah, they couldn't believe. I'm shocked I'm still alive. I'm gonna be real, because I looked up the statistics of living through a pulmonary embolism. First of all, I don't think anybody's accomplished 40 or more. Nothing to be happy about. I'm just proud of my body. And they even said because I was an athlete, because I worked out, because I was super strong, and my heart was strong and I don't know how. But exercise is great for you guys. Do it. It saved my life. So if I was somebody who didn't exercise, I was lazy, I probably would have died, without a doubt. Because when you don't exercise, you weaken your organs. You weaken everything. Your heart's a muscle. So if you weaken stuff, you don't have the strength. Your body will not have the strength. No matter how much mental strength you got, physical strength will not happen. It won't. I would have died. And the fact that I live from it, there's got to be a reason why I'm here. And I say that all the time. Every time I live or die and come back, I always say there's got to be a reason why I'm here. There has to be. Because it's just absolutely insane and incredible. To me, it's fascinating how I live from that. But whatever. I'm going to go, guys. I love you guys. If you guys have any questions, you want certain videos, I'm going to start doing my makeup ones because I got some rare beauty stuff. First of all, my son, for drawing makeup, I let him use my makeup. We have the same olive neutral skin tone. I'm Italian and Brazilian, so I have a very olivey skin. So if you guys ever saw me, like, I look white as hell, that's because I'm underneath a really bright white light. I'd show you, but I might blind you. Say it's blinding. So yeah, normally I'm super freaking tan. So I got some stuff from Rare Beauty that I want to try out and do. I'm going to do giveaways for skincare for men and women. Doesn't matter. Anybody can use it. And I'm going to explain combination skin to you guys. Oily skin, dry skin. What are the best products? It's not one size fits all. And what products you should have in yours, like hyaluronic acid and retinol. Retinol not only helps with acne and wrinkles, but dark spots as well. So I keep it in my routine. It's why my skin's got incredibly better. And hyaluronic acid. I have combination skin. My skin has gotten weird since I got older. I'm going to be 37 in a week. Okay. But I'm going to be 37. I'm not happy about it. I feel like the older you get, the quicker it goes. And you just can't, like, catch up. Like, you're just flying by. But more will come, guys. Don't forget to share. Like, if you like videos, guys, comment videos that you want to see. But I'm going to be more on this channel than my denture channel because there's only so much denture shit you can talk about. I have 900 videos over there. But I'm going to talk about more stuff here. I'm going to explain to you guys how to even be tested for autoimmune, how to know your skin type, your skin tone. I'm going to explain all of that to you. Because skin tone, honestly, if you're not taught it, there's no way you would know how to do it. So I'm going to explain how you guys even know your skin tone. But I'll check you guys later. Later, guys.